Hey, what's going on, guys? Infinite here, and I'm back with another Southampton episode where we have the semi-finals of the Capital One Cup versus Rotherham United. Here we are. Here with the first chance of the game, 26 minutes in. Gnabry looks to play through Wanmi, whose shot is blocked, and the rebound attempt is straight at Lee Camp. Ball upfield. It's one, and now Shinnie. Frecklington and Shinnie are going to try to play a 1-2, but we are going to come away with the ball. Gnabry loses it to Frecklington though. Thomas plays it upfield to Danny Ward. Danny Ward maybe looks to put one into the box. And a mess up there, and Shinnie! Here we're coming forward again, just on the brink of half time. The scoreline still 0-0. And that will actually be the end of the first half. Here we are going into the second. We want to make an impact because a goal here will be handy going into the second leg if we're in the lead. And high pressure is what we usually do to make them make a mistake. Danny Ward and Thomas are trying to play the high pressure game. We're getting closer and closer. They're going to still look to come forward. Shinnie does well. Plays Danny Ward. And it's just going over the bar from Lee Frecklington. Gazaniga's going to put the goal kick up. Ward-Prowse. Long's going to try and thread it. Does well to Wanmi. Wanmi's going to try to play it to Long. The ideal ball would be a drilled ball, but we are going to look to what is Long doing. But we're going to still come away with the ball. No, yeah. Ping pong. Long and Gnabry getting a mix up, and we're somehow going to come away with a throw-in where we really shouldn't have. Ward-Prowse now with a chance. It's a good ball. Fallen to Thomas. Saved by Camp, and the rebound header from Ward-Prowse straight into the arms of Camp. He's had a good game, Lee Camp. Former Bournemouth goalkeeper, and he's showing exactly why he was their former first team player. A good keeper. And he's keeping Rotherham in this game, also giving them a chance to possibly go on and win it. Got a free kick there. Here's Ward-Prowse. Can he get it on target? No, it's just wide of the mark. Not good enough. The goal kick from Camp goes up. We're going to look to win the header, which we failed to, but it's going to fall to us. I think we can say we've been the dominant force of the game. Lee Camp has been a saviour for Rotherham United. And what happened there? It bounced straight off his arm. Sorry, we're going to make some substitutions before we head for the corner. We are in the 70th minute, 20 minutes to go. The free subs have the time to make their impact. Rodriguez does whip the ball in, very nice. Long, not the biggest of players, and away come Rotherham. Chance for their own counter-attack, and that is a brilliant ball. Leon Best, however, has gone straight up to the top right corner, whipped it far post, and we're going to come away with the ball. He has messed up a very, very good chance, and one of the only chances that Rotherham have had. Gnabry somehow being able to hold on to the ball here. Does well to give it. Romeo now gives it. It's on the feet of Mane, who gives it to Long. Sideways and backwards passing, and we lose the ball. Leon Best looking to come. Frecklington and Best. And Rotherham have scored. It's from a corner, 90th minute. I believe it was Greg Halford. It was. But we have lost this game in the dying moments, in which, in my opinion, we did not deserve to lose. We dominated, but like I said earlier on, if Camp's going to keep him in, it gives them the hope, the determination that they could still win it. And that's what they went and done. They've beaten us by 1-0, meaning we are behind now. which is not what I wanted at all, to be behind. Going into the second leg at St Mary's, hopefully the home crowd can get behind us and we can pick it up. However, we're in transfer talks with Jake Flanagan with Frozine on, and we've asked for £1 million for him. Leicester just won't accept the money we're offering for Kante, and we are going to be looking to get into the Southampton game, which I am going to sim. Leicester aren't willing to pay for Mane. Kante we're not going for. Carvalho, there's nothing more we can try for Carvalho. I'd like to give a player that I would like to give away, that sort of respect. Because I would not like to give away any of my players that are worth more than Wanyama. So we're going to give up on both for our talks there. However, you're certainly going to be looking at the man that I said I was going to look at, and the guy I said I was going to try sign. But first we're going to see if there's anyone like the Casemiro who we could bring in for a similar price. Danilo as well would be a player I'd like to sign if he was not on loan from Braga. Casemiro I could sign. And really, I'm just browsing trying to find defensive midfielders because I don't want Wanyama. And I really do not want Wanyama because, well, he doesn't want to be here, so I don't want him to be here. So hopefully we can get through this pretty well. We need to make a defensive midfield signing before the end of this window because I do not want to be stuck with just Wanyama, a player who doesn't want to play for us and he's sitting, who could be sat in our midfield or on the bench when we could get a good enough player and put them in his position and then sell him, put him in the deal, whatever. But we have some offers to make. We're going to be scouting these players. Enzonzi is an interesting player despite the fact he's recently joined. Dembele, however, is beyond our budget. And I know for a fact that Wanyama has just gone to Spurs. And with real life transfers, I don't know if I should follow them and Southampton sell this player. Should I sell them? That sort of thing, but I don't know. Anyway, if Northampton, Frozine on, really do not want to pay the money that we're asking for, we're going to ask them again for 1 million. No less will Flanagan leave Southampton for. And Spurs not interested. We're going to throw in another offer of 7.5 million plus Victor Wanyama, which would around equal the Moussa Dembele's value. However, the next game will be up against Northampton in the FA Cup, where I will be playing the first team in a sim game. Yes, the first team in a sim game. Sounds crazy. Reasoning for this is because I'm playing the second team, as I said I would in the League Cup games. So the second leg against Rotherham is a few days later. I believe it's 2, and therefore I would like my second team to be fit, as I would like to play them. And so I'm simming it with the first team. And right, okay, a minute later we take the 2-1 lead after they equalise. We took the lead within Lingard, and Lingard goes and gets a double. Ward-Prowse picks up a knock, which does not lead me to think it's going to be a good thing. But we've picked up a 3-1 win at St Mary's against Northampton with our first team, which does mean our second team will be almost fully rested despite the ones that got subbed on. That are the likes of Jay Rodriguez and Ward-Prowse, who did pick up a slight injury. However, let's get into the Rotherham match. Leon Best, and they've come into this game just like they started off, just like Gillingham started off against us, in the FA Cup game on the 3rd of January, where they came in and they just couldn't. They didn't really make chances. They just stopped us from doing anything, and they intercepted the ball. They kept coming forward, but they didn't make anything. However, we are going to start to come forward a bit more, and after that little spell of interceptions from Rotherham, I believe they're going with the same side, but Romeu's tackled, and unfortunately Long's not clicked in. It's not clicked into Long's head that he needed to get on the end of that. And Rotherham and Greg Halford, the goal scorer from the first leg's going to come away with it. If only Long. Wanmi sent the pass, but it's to an offside J. Rodriguez, and Rotherham have been let off the hook this time. That's been half time. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's going to be a formation change. We're going to go with a 4-3-3 attack with the usual players, really, because almost no difference. But subs will be made if needed, and a 4-2-4 may be used if needed too. We're going into an ultra-attacking, trying to get a goal. 10 minutes left now. We've still not broken the deadlock. However, Austin's given the ball in. It's going to be a free kick for Southampton. Can we see a work of art? What is this? Is this a training ground piece? Target slots it home. It's Southampton 1, Rotherham 0 on aggregate. It's Southampton 1, Rotherham 1. Everything's level, and it's the youngster, the saint himself, Matty Target, come up through the youth academy, and this season he's had a fantastic season for us, and it's definitely one from the training ground. A great free kick, and with 8 minutes remaining, Southampton are back in this game. And the scoreline 1-0. 6 minutes remains. We're trying to win the ball with a bit of pressure, but we're not pushing too hard, because we don't want to get caught on the counter-attack and just lose. I'd rather it go to penalties where we have a valid chance. However, free kick upfield, and that's probably going to be the last action of the game, to be fair. Here we are late into the second half of it, late into the second half of extra time. Wanmi coming forward with the ball. He's given it to Austin, who's gone to Shane Long. Shane Long's gone out to Elostando, who's going down to Gape, who goes to Wanmi, gives it out to Matty Target, the hero of the night. Matty Target's going to keep going, he drills it in Rodriguez! Matty Target, the hero. Matty Target, the man to send us to the Capital One Cup final. What a result, providing they don't concede in the dying moments of the game. Southampton could be heading to Wembley. It's taken them time, 120 minutes in fact, but they've managed to do it, and they could be on their way to Wembley. And the full-time whistle has gone, and we, the Saints from St Mary's, are going to Wembley. All thanks to that man, the 19-year-old, the full-back from the left-hand side, Matty Target from the academy. He scores from a well-worked, from the training ground, free kick, and then he goes and assists the goal in the 120th minute to give us the Wembley bound, to make us Wembley bound. Spurs are also Wembley bound after defeating Watford 5-1, which seems like it's a 6-goal thriller over 2 legs, of course. However, we have a tough side in Tottenham to play next, so I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to it or not. But anyway, our form's not been great. But anyway, that will be it for this episode. And if you liked it, then make sure to drop it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. My name has been Infinite, and there'll be a co-op seasons video out later on tonight. Thanks. Peace.